Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in 2025, pretty much from every aspect of life, because we're going to look at the meanings of the card from a love relationship, but also from a money, career and finance point of view as well, for every month. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Before we jump into the reading, I want to make sure that you're going to put out some positive vibes for 2025 and put it in a comment. 2025 will be an amazing year. So let's start with your oracle cards. The first card we have here for you is number 15, message in the bottle. So this card is all about signs. This card is all about symbols, which is an indication that you're going to be seeing them, or you might be already seeing them everywhere. Maybe in a phone number, you're going to see numbers, or address, or a symbol like a bird, or any kind of symbol. Definitely pay attention to the various symbols of this reading. Will show up for you. And this is how the universe is messaging you. So whenever you see a symbol, whenever you see a number combination that keeps repeating, I would recommend you to look into it and see what the meaning of it is. Because, you know, at that time, there might be something that you need to take into consideration. Again, it might be as part of advertisement. You might see the same symbol on a side of a truck, or on TV, or online. The other card that we have for you is the Elephant Spirit, number 25, learn from the past. So this is, obviously, it kind of speaks for itself, that there's something for you to take into consideration, whatever happened to you in the past, maybe to you, or maybe to your people, your ancestry, your parents, or great parents. Really look into what had happened in the past, and what is that you can learn from it. But let's see what January is going to bring you. January, your main energy is described by the Lovers. The Lovers, which is the card of love. It is a card of law of attraction, attracting something similar to you. This is kind of like a great way to make sure that you have positive energy. So you're going to be positive, you're going to have positive feelings, you're going to have positive outcomes. From a relationship perspective, this is a beautiful card of love, a beautiful card of attraction. When you are connecting with your soulmate, it can be that you're already with your soulmate, or you're about to meet your soulmate, and you're attracted to it a lot, and you just simply cannot keep your hands off of each other. That's how strong this connection is. It can be a new relationship, but it can be also an evolution in an existing relationship. Might be also connected to a partnership, like a business partnership of some sort. It might be also an indication of a decision that you have to make, which is very important for you, this decision. But also connected to, generally it's called the Yes card. We have two clarifying cards for you. One of them is the Hangman, and the other one is the Ace of Cups. Hangman is all about feeling stuck. Some of you might be feeling alone for a long time. Some of you might be feeling that your love life is not going into the direction that you want. Some of you might be feeling that your relationship is kind of stuck, that you are already in. With the Hangman, very important that you see things from a different point of view, right? That's why she's upside down, because she want to see her situation from a different point of view and get that enlightenment from that. So whatever your situation is, try to observe it from other people's perspective, or just a different perspective. But the Hangman also can be just telling you that go with the flow. Just surrender yourself, right? Like you have here like a very important message of law of attraction with the Lovers card of soulmate connection. So don't be impatient. Just go with the flow. Surrender to this process, and you're gonna find love, because the Ace of Cups is the card of love, a new beginning, a new chapter, a loving, happy chapter. But before we fully get to the Ace of Cups, the Hangman also can tell you that you might need to give up something. You might need to sacrifice something in order to have the love of your life come into your life. So, for example, maybe you have a list that you want from a partner, and then maybe there's just too many items on it. So, try to prioritize it. What is that you really want in a partnership, in a relationship as well? But this can be also relevant on a career point of view, if you've been kind of feeling stuck. Very important to take into consideration what is that you need to sacrifice, or what is that you need to see from a different point of view. But anyway, back to the Ace of Cups is beautiful energy of love, self-love, happiness, joy, feeling amazing. This can be a new chapter in your life that brings you happiness. It can be a new relationship, happy chapter in an existing relationship, birth of a child. What's really matter for here, that you're gonna be so happy that you just don't know whether you wanna laugh or cry from all the joy you're feeling. So beautiful energy of love and happiness for you. Think about what is that you need to sacrifice. February is gonna bring a chapter to the end in your life, because the Ten of Swords is all about endings and new beginnings. Important here to consider that there's something that will be finishing. This can be a this can be a project, this can be a job, a business, a relationship, or solitude. Whatever is important here, that this is a painful ending of some sort. I'm not going to lie to you, this is not easy. This is a heavy card when you're kind of feeling that somebody stabbed you in the back. Maybe some of you will be feeling like that. Hitting rock bottom as well. It can be that some of you might be hitting rock bottom, but this is also bringing a new dawn into your life, a new day, that where the light is coming into your life. But this is also a card of blessing. So whatever is ending in your life, take it as a blessing, because it brings you a new chapter, a new beginning of some sort, because that's what the Fool is all about. The Fool is all about taking a leap of faith into a new direction where you don't necessarily have all the experience that you think you need. You're just going with the flow. You're going in this new adventure, right? This new adventure can be anything. It can be a new relationship, a new job, a new business, or getting engaged, getting married, or anything where you don't necessarily have an experience, and you need to kind of take a leap of faith into a direction. Let's see what March is going to be all about. The main energy in March is going to connect it to the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. If it's a person, it's usually an indication of a younger person, or can be a child as well. This card is all about excitement. It is all about new adventures of some sort. It can bring you a new exciting message, an update, a news of some sort that will take you to an adventure. Like, for example, from a money, career, finance perspective, usually this card is indicating that you are in an early phase of exploring and planning. So, like you are wondering about looking for a job, you are thinking about starting your own business, and you're doing market research. Who's hiring? How's the market is looking like? Updating your resume. In an existing relationship, this might be a card that's telling you that you need to make a decision whether you want to break or make the relationship. If you are single, this is all about fun, adventures as well. Now, very interesting, your clarifying card, you have two cards here, the Hierophant and the Devil. They're very different opposing energies. One of them is representing the heavens or the connection between the earth and the heavens, and the Devil is the hell, obviously. So what does it kind of tell us? First of all, the Hierophant is always telling you that you need to have faith in yourself, faith in the universe. It is a connection to the heavens, so there's some kind of downloads that you're getting here, some signs that you might be getting this month, as the message in the bottle card was telling you. This is also connected to traditions, connected to community, institutions that are like old institutions, can be connected to learning, can be connected to school as well, in a sense. On a private relationship perspective, definitely connected to a commitment of some sort, can be a contract, can be a very traditional relationship, or it can be also something like where you're obviously getting engaged, getting married, because this is a very strong marriage card. Now the devil on the other end is calling your attention to some kind of an imbalance. There's going to be some kind of an imbalance in your life at this point, something that will be really your decision. Although you might be feeling stuck, you might be feeling that it's outside of your control, but what's really important with the devil, that you are the one who is making the end decision, because the devil has this side of calling you back, luring you back with something. Maybe you are in a toxic relationship, but you have a strong connection, the sex is good with this person, or there's something that keeps you back. You might be in a toxic work environment with a toxic boss that you like the pay, or there's some coworkers that you enjoy being with. If you're single, it might be that you're just going through one night stands that are meaningless for you from an emotional fulfillment perspective, but it gives you the physical pleasure that you might be craving. This can be some kind of an addiction as well here, where you might be getting help, because with the Hierophant, with that key, it is always an indication of help. So very important for you to know that the decision will be yours. Some of you might be going through these very different energies as well this March. April, there's gonna be things are gonna be busy, things are gonna be speeding up in your life, because you have here the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is also being in alignment, when things are growing, things are evolving, can be connected to a positive news or positive evolution of some sort. Might be even related to a trip, or it can be also that Cupid's gonna hit you with his arrows, because these kind of represent also Cupid's arrows. So some of you might be falling in love. All in all, this is a very positive progress, because the Eight of Wands is a positive progress of some sort. Maybe you're getting a call as well, a message. Now, the clarifier energy is the Seven of Swords. And also obviously that communication can be connected to the Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords is a very interesting card, because this is a card of secrets. When you're doing something in secret, can be lying, cheating, stealing, but the main message of the card is to approach a new strategy, because originally he's stealing those swords because he doesn't want to continue to battle. He wants to sit down and have a diplomatic solution. So some of you might be doing something in secret. Maybe there's some secret messages, some secret updates that are coming out. Some of you might be applying a new strategy of some sort. Obviously, there's quite a few ways to interpret that. Now, the next card in your reading is the Eight of Swords. So in May, you're going to be kind of feeling stuck. You're going to not see things clearly. You're going to be feeling that there's no way for you to kind of out in this situation. You can see that she is surrounded by those swords that are indicating her thoughts. So in this case, some of you will be overthinking something. You will be kind of not seeing things clearly, or maybe you don't want to see things clearly. So very important this month to kind of clear your mind and make sure that you're able to kind of get rid of those negative thoughts. You also have here as a clarifier the Queen of Wands. This is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. She is all about positivity, right? That's how you can fight those negative thoughts that are keeping you bound. She's all about positivity. She's super radiant. She knows how to use the law of attraction because she's always going towards the sun. Therefore, she can get whatever she wants. She can get the person, the kind of relationship, the job, the promotion, the business deals, everything she wants, she can get it. Because she's just so radiant and she knows it. She's the most attractive from all of the queens. And she also doesn't care what other people are saying, thinking about her. She has that cat because, she just wants it. Although some people might think that it is unlucky, but she's like, who cares? I can get whatever I want. So that's kind of the energies you have there. Maybe some of you are thinking about that, what will people say? And that might be holding you back. But keep in mind, just be yourself and just focus on whatever you want. June, you have a beautiful energy of hope. You have a beautiful energy of healing and also a card of major wish fulfillment. It is definitely connected to whatever was ending in February, whatever painful experience you might have gone through. But this is an indication that you're going to be over it by June. You're going to be positive, you're going to be hopeful. This is a card when the universe is working on your behalf, not against you, to deliver your wish. Or something that might be even better than that. Generally, the tower, it comes after the tower, where something difficult change happened in our life. And you're kind of seeing things positively again. And very interesting that the clarifier is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the card of teamwork, group work, working hard on something, putting a lot of effort into something, and also can be connected to being acknowledged. So what I can see here, maybe your dream offer is coming in, a dream job, and you're gonna be working in a great teamwork or community might be very important for some of you. It might be that some of you are gonna be in the dream relationship that you've been wishing for, and you and your partner is gonna be working amazingly together. Or maybe your wish gonna feel fulfilled through some kind of a community that you're part of. It might be a religious group, it can be any kind of community really, like it doesn't have to be. Like any kind of, maybe you are going to a knitting club, right? Like you can see that how they're knitting. Right? Or dancing club, any kind of community that might be able to, or a self-help group. It might be that you're gonna be taking therapy as well, because it's an outside, people are helping you. Some people might be helping you to meet somebody, connect you with a great opportunity, etc., etc. Like a group gonna be important for some of you. Let's see what your July is bringing for you. July, you have the Temperance card, which is a card of balance, harmony, patience. And also a card that's indicating you have all the ingredients you need to create the happiness you want. Because she's making gold out of fire and water. Like this is a card of alchemy. So you have everything what it takes. You just need to have patience. Don't rush into anything. Just take one step after the other. It's kind of part of the healing process as well. Not rushing into a relationship, not rushing into any kind of business deal, get rich scheme as well. Just if something is too good to be true, then it is. So make sure that you're taking one step at a time, and you're protected here because you have here the angel that's going to be protecting you. So it's like you have to, if you're patient, if you kind of follow that, it's going to lead you to something amazing. And you also have here as a clarifier the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is balance, harmony, especially from a financial perspective. When you are able to afford everything you want, you have all the funds, you have the equilibrium of money, Some of you might be getting additional money. Your patience is going to lead you to something, maybe a promotion, and you're getting a raise. Maybe you're going to get a bonus or a good business deal. What's really behind the Six of Pentacles, that somebody in a powerful position is coming to help you. Great card if you're trying to get financial help, like because you have your own business, you're looking for investors, you're looking for a loan because you want to you need a mortgage. Generally, the indication that you're going to get that financial help that you need. But it is also a card that's representing a gift from the universe. You can see the unlimited sign on it, indicating that you have unlimited potential. All in all, very beautiful energy in July of healing. Because as well, like, the temperance is also connected to healing. Maybe there's a news that's coming in, a communication of some sort. All in all, like, you're going to have the healing continuing that started in June. August, the main energy is described by, again, the Three of Pentacles. Again, it's a returning card, so pay attention to the returning cards, what they mean and how they can be influential in your life, because we talked about that you're going to see signs. So again, you're going to be building up your foundation. You're going to be working hard on something. You're going to be still part of the group, teamwork, dream work. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be getting the recognition that you've been putting into the work you've been doing, whether it's a relationship, whether it's work. Right, hard work that's being recognized. That's what's happening with the Three of Pentacles. And you also have here another returning card, the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, I think you're going to be super busy because Three of Pentacles is hard work. Eight of Wands is things are speeding up in your life. Things are going to be growing. Things are going to be evolving positively. All in all, you're going to be going up. Might be getting a positive news. Might be going on a trip, but I think whatever you've been working in, it's just gonna take off, like an airplane. Again, very speedy energy, positive news, love as well. Maybe you're gonna be super like crazy in love with all this double Eight of Wands energy. But I want to call your attention to some symbolism here that's already shows up. Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands again. So you have quite a few eights. 888. It is an angel number. It's a card. It's a number that you might be seeing this year a lot. Generally, it's an indication that your finances are getting better, evolving, growing, because it's a number of abundance, luck. So I think you can expect all of that. But whenever you see it, if you pay attention to what you are feeling, and look it up, what other meanings are. But the most meaning of the 888 that you're going to be gaining momentum from a financial perspective. Your finances are increasing. Let's see what September is bringing to you. Well, your devil was going to be back, right? Whatever the devil was in March, it's going to be back in September. And I think it's going to confuse you because you have here the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is kind of like this energy of confusion, dreamy, when you're not seeing things clearly, even though you might have gone through some experience with this devil because you had it in March. It's going to be back as a main protagonist energy. Seven of Cups is like, very dreamy, like pink clouds. Maybe you're going to be super crazy in love, right? You have here even this one is kind of going into the pink clouds, right? Like I think whatever's kind of starting in August, like I think it's gonna confuse you a little bit. But with the Seven of Cups, there's a couple of things you need to take into consideration. First of all, you need to consider narrowing down the options, because this is a card of options. So maybe you have a lot of options for love. like, lots of physical connections as well. It can be manifesting in that way. A lot of financial options, right? With the devil, there's something that you're gonna be exaggerating in your life in September, and very important to narrow down those choices. And the Seven of Cups is also a message from the universe connected to a manifestation process, that you're not consistent. One day you want something, and the other day you want something totally different. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this year. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you'll push those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very few % of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're gonna be one of them. And I'm always very excited to read in a comment how this reading is resonating you. What are your hopes and dreams for 2025? And don't forget to put in the comment, 2025 will be an amazing year. So let's see what the fall brings you. October, you have here the High Priestess energy, which is all about unlimited potential, all about secrets. It can be connected to intuition, right? Like this is kind of like the unlimited potential, in a sense that, for example, some of you might be a very attractive person, and then you have all these people trying to get to know you. So can be connected to that. Can be connected to unlimited potential in the work end. Can be connected to also that maybe you are in touch with somebody who is very popular, but also an indication of great sex. I don't know why the High Priestess, but the High Priestess has this meaning that somebody who looks very calm outside, but in the bed, this person is a devil. Like it's very passionate, very hot. And you have the devil here twice. So I think that strong sexual connection might be relevant for you, or some of you. But with the High Priestess, very important to listen to your instinct, listen to your inner voice, whatever that tells you, because that's going to lead you to the right path. Especially that your clarifier is the Judgment. You can kind of see how her soul is lifting, indicating that she's listening to her inner voice, that guidance. Because the Judgment is all about rebirth. Again, can be connected that something from the past, something that you thought it was dead, done, over with, is coming back into your life. And you have here the devil, right, which can also connect it to negative, repetitive cycles. But with the Judgment, you are actually freeing yourself from it, because you're recognizing what is that you want. You know what's your true calling from a work perspective. You know what kind of a relationship you want. You're freeing yourself. You can see how she is freeing from her body. Her soul is just flying. Can be connected to a decision that you have to make. Can be connected to a legal process where the decision is being made and everybody is getting whatever they deserve. Judgment can be connected to an evaluation that maybe you're going to be going through, because there's some kind of an opportunity. You have unlimited opportunity with the High Priestess here. But also, don't judge yourself and the people that are around you harshly when the Judgment card comes up. But let's see what November is going to be all about. You have here the Hierophant back. So traditions, your faith, going to be very important. Trusting yourself, trusting the signs you're seeing, the symbols that you're getting. Also, like, you have here on this card as well, the blessing. Right? The Hierophant has the blessing. You have the Ten of Swords that has the blessing symbol on it. Can be connected to a commitment, engagement, marriage, contract as well. But traditions are very important with the Hierophant, and everything that you've learned, and as I'm kind of saying learned, I'm kind of reminded from the elephant spirit, of learn from the past, right? So if you kind of want to avoid this devilish cycle, you already have the Hierophant in March. So whatever happens in March, I think there's something for you to learn from it. And if you're not learning from it, I think it's going to come back to you in the summer. But I think all in all, by November, you're going to be learning from it, because you have here the Ace of Swords, the card of clarity, the card of new ideas, the card of victory. It can be also an indication of a new chapter in our life. That's mentally very stimulating. It can be a new job, a new relationship, a new chapter in a job or relationship. It can be an idea. It can be a contract, a legal contract of some sort. Like it can be a contract that's coming from a very established institution. Or it can be a marriage contract as well, of some sort, because this is a card of victory, etc., etc. And you also have another clarifier, the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about financial stability, financial independence. When you worked very hard for something and you're achieving the dreams and you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. So this can be like, if you are having your own business, it's very independent energy, you're enjoying and you are self-sufficient. But even if you are employed, this card is telling us that you're gonna be recognized, you're gonna be promoted, you're gonna get a very lucrative contract here, right? Like a contract, a legal document, or some kind of a promise that will bring you financial wealth, because the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. When you're kind of getting ready for abundance, you can afford everything you want. She lives in luxury, and look at her, how free she is. So great energy from a financial perspective, some kind of a idea that brings you money, some kind of a contract, promotion, etc., etc. On the relationship end, whenever this comes up, if you're single, you're not necessarily looking to settle, you are very picky, and you are you're enjoying the freedom you have. But then you have also here this Hierophant, which can be a card of marriage, and a recognition, or with the Ace of Swords indicating that you're going to recognize something. Nine of Pentacles also can be a sign of a mature relationship, a relationship that went through all the hoops and hurdles, and now you're actually enjoying the relationship, all the good things that it brings to you. It can be also that your partner is giving you all the freedom you need, but this combination can also that maybe some of you are getting retired. Now, December, you have here the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the card of love, harmony, nostalgia, and also can be connected to children, creativity, very harmonious energy here. Now with the Six of Cups, there's something connected to the past. Some of you might be just very nostalgic, going back to the past, rethinking whatever happened. Some of you might be connecting with somebody that you haven't seen for a long time as well. An old lover, classmate, friend, co-worker, which again, like, I'm kind of keep reminded, learn from the past. Learn from the past, and you have here the past coming back again. But you have here the Four of Pentacles, which is an indication here, a couple of things. So it can be that, a creative project that's going to bring you financial stability, because first and foremost, this is a card of financial stability when you worked for something very hard and you are stable. Some of you might be paying attention how much you are spending, how much you're spending on your children, on creative projects, and you're just very frugal to a certain degree with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be also connected to of not letting go of something, not letting go of the past, not letting go of a person, not letting go of something from a financial perspective, title. Because the issue with the Four of Pentacles, like it can be connected to like jealousy or just not releasing the burdens, whatever you've been carrying. So you don't have to hold on to those. You just need to learn from it, right? You need to learn from it. You're going to see messages. You're going to be guided. And I think all in all, you have some positive things here with some wish fulfillment, some help that's coming in. But I think you have felt the devil here a few times, reminding you that there's some kind of a decision you will have to make. And it's going to be dependent on you. But you need to learn from the past. You're going to see signs and messages and symbols for that. So you're going to be guided, but you need to recognize them and learn from them. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, I'll be able to welcome you in 2025. And I want to wish all of you a very happy, very healthy, and prosperous new year.